Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of usedvehiclesales.200 series Land Cruiser for sale.com.au. And in this video, I am going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2009 model GXL petrol 200 series Land Cruiser with the world's biggest bull bar poking out the front that I got for sale right here. Now, first thing I do before I buy these cars, I get down the side here like this and I'm having a look in the reflection in the paint, looking for dents. Can you see one? Neither can I, because there's none there. Let's have a look around this side here. You can see the same up there. Not a single dent in this car. It's been really well cared for. Looking across the bonnet here, there's a couple of minor stone chips there. And get back here, you can't see them, but that's it. That's it for the damage on the car. Now check this bull bar. I would hate to be the Kanga in the way when this thing's coming at you at 100k an hour, because you're not gonna come out of that very well. The driver of this car is going to come out a heck of a lot better. So if you're out west and you've got a Kanga problem, this might be the one for you. Now, it is the GXL, so it's got those alloy wheels, the color-coded mirrors, all that stuff. It is petrol and it's a V8, very powerful motor. So we've got this central locking thing going on here. Oh, by the way, you can see the windows are a light tint on them, which is cool. What's good with this is when you lock the car, I can't do it while I'm in proximity, but if I lock it and it locks like that, then I'll come away from the car for a minute, get out of range. So I'm back here out of range with this, then approach back with this in your hand. It just unlocks like that. Magic, huh? Very, very cool. And then you don't need to put this in anywhere. You just have to plonk it there and then wait till that little light goes from orange to green, which is when you get untangled with your wires. I'm bloody tangled up. Oh shit, there we go. Yeah, and then you put your foot on the brake, she goes green and she's right to start, just like that. So what I like to see is that all those lights on the dashboard, that they go out. I mean, those two are flashing because it's going, oi dickhead, put your seatbelt on and close the door. So it's got the, what's that, 255 Ks on it, which it's got a few, but I tell you what, if you didn't know that number was on there, you wouldn't know, because this car's in such good shape. It's got all the power windows and stuff, they're all auto. So you just hit this one once. Oh, you got to turn that on. Hit that one once and see how it automatically goes down on the back and then up again. See it going up there? So that's the auto function. Pretty cool. And if the kids are bothering you, you just turn that off and then you laugh at them when they go, Mum, can you turn the window on? And you're like, no, stop fighting, you lot. That's what I do when I've got good cars like this one. So let's have a look in here. We've done that. Got the cruise control and all that stuff going on here. Control the steering wheel, the radio from there. It's got all the Bluetooth and the fancy fang-dangle gadgets going on. So you can see you can answer the phone and stuff there. Bluetooth connection failed because I haven't got my phone connected to it. So yeah, it's got the Bluetooth going on. You can pack all your CDs and stuff in there if you still use CDs, or you can plug in via AUX. In behind that, come on, open up, there you go. In behind that, AUX, USB or whatever, and you fiddle fart around with these radios as much as you want to see just what it is you want to do. If you want to just crank it up, you can. Now these have got a really robust aircon system in them, so you can turn the rear aircon on to freeze the kids, or again, if they're bothering you, turn it off and make them sweat it out till they stop fighting. That's what I do. But maybe that's just me. Maybe you're not nasty like me. I like this feature here, this dual zone climate control. So you turn dual on, what that means is Mum gets over this side here and she cranks hers up, and then Dad gets over this side here and he cranks his. So we've got that happening there. And there's the temp button up there, see? So I'll adjust mine up to, well, I'll put mine down at 18 or low. Wife puts hers up at 26, and then there's no more arguing about make it hotter, make it colder. We just argue about something else. So have a look at the condition of these seats. Look like they've never been sat in. We've got a lovely glove box in there with some card the detailers didn't take out. I better take care of that. And I better turn it off. That runs so quiet you didn't even know it was running. Just turn her off like that and she's done there. Got all these oh, it's automatic, I forgot to mention. It's got the 3 speeds for downhill descent. It's got the RSCA, which I don't know what it is, but it's got it. It's something to do with rolling side curtain airbags off. So if you're off in the bush 4-wheel driving and you had some sort of roll event where it wants to trigger the airbags, that would stop it. So, I mean, how do you know when to put it on? I'm not sure. It's probably too late by the time you know, because the airbags are talking to you. But if you look up there, it's got the vents in the back there for the air cons. Pretty cool. And let's move on around here. So, again, you can hit that. Whenever this key's in range, see, that just locked it. And so, but I've got to go out of range for it to unlock. So now I just have to press that because I stayed in range on that time. So here's a good look around inside. This car is in really, really good shape. You're not going to come out here and look at this and go, ew, it's got that thing, because it just doesn't have a thing. So you can pop that up really easy, one-handed operation like that, and plenty of space in there for any sort of passengers or extra cargo you want to carry. Now it's got the Heyman Reese bar on there, which is cool for carton stuff. It's got the plug there. And when you open these, a little electronic gadget under there. Oh, I didn't mention about the reversing camera in there before. It's really cool. So you can sit on here if you want to sit on that to dangle your legs, or if you just want to pop that down, you can just pull that. One-handed operation to hang those seats, which is very, very cool. When you want to pull it down, just pull that and bang! Seats lock into place. Grab that handle, pull it up. So it converts very, very easy into an 8-seat people mover. So I'll leave that up for now. And the 8 seat belt's up here in the roof, tucked away. So if you want to use that, you just pull that one down and plug her in. Good as gold. Now, where were we? It is a very sexy animal. My story, I'm sticking to it. Let's keep looking down here. Just such a great car to drive. Just a beautiful machine. I've got to tell you, I absolutely love driving it. It's my drive car at the moment. And will be probably right up until you come and take it away. But there's the condition of those back seats. Oh. There we go. You can see what's going on there. Got the rear. They can control the aircon in the back here via that switch if they like. And one last look in there. So you've got the Land Cruiser mats. When people do that, they really cared about their car. But look at it. She's very, very well preserved, in very, very good condition. So when the cars come into the yard, there's a whole bunch of testing and stuff that we do on it. And in the next part of this video, I'm going to show you 3 things. I'm going to tell you all the testing and stuff that we do on each car. This one's been through it, presents beautifully. Explain how all our prices are fixed. And also I'm going to show you everything that comes with the car for the price you see it advertised. Let's go. So when the cars come into the yard, we do 6 levels of inspection. The first one is we do a road test. We drive it around a very specific test track and we listen for all those noises and stuff that shouldn't be there. Then we do a yard test. And so in the yard test, what we're looking for is that everything works like it should. Like the windows go up and down, the fan works, everything in the car is working like it should. And if it's not working, I will have mentioned it in the previous video. Then it goes into mechanical. The mechanic's got quite an extensive checklist of things that he inspects. Things like, is the spare tyre there and is it fully inflated and all those sorts of things. All that stuff's done and that's what's covered off in mechanical. So that's the 3rd level. On the 4th level, we do a roadworthy inspection. We get an independent mechanic who does his roadworthy inspections on the vehicles. He's licensed by Queensland Transport to come out or do them at his facility. Either way, it doesn't matter. But he does the inspections on them. He gets underneath every single car and he checks all the suspension components and all the things that are required for the roadworthy. So we have a properly done roadworthy certificate by an independent person come out as well. And then on the 5th level of check, we do a quality assurance or a QA run. What happens there is someone who hasn't driven the car and hasn't worked on it, he then goes and drives the car after it's been through mechanical, and he's basically doing a double check like what a buyer would do. They'd get in it and if there's a noise, they're like, ooh, what's that noise? Or stuff like that. He comes back, if there's any of those things, then we've identified them through the QA run. And what that does for you is it allows, well, from my point of view, it allows me to know and stand there quite confidently and know that the car is prepared properly. And then on the 6th level of check, what we do is before the car goes out, so after it's finished the QA, the cars then go out the front of the yard, and you would have seen them in the background of the previous part of this video, and they sit out there until they go out. Well, before they go out, we do another level, the 6th level of check, where we just check that the wipers are still working, that the little sprayers haven't blocked up, that none of the bulbs haven't stopped working or any of that sort of stuff. So there's the 6 levels of inspection that we do on each one of the cars. Now, I don't expect you to believe me when I tell you I prepare the cars like that, but as you could tell from the previous video, we are on dirt. I do not have concrete, I don't have flags, I don't have salesmen ready to pounce on you when you come down. In fact, this is me pouncing on you now. So if you're still, hello, you there? Hello, come back so I can pounce on you some more. So if you're still there, the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't have all that expensive shit. We don't have the overheads, and it allows me to put the money back into the cars, and that's why. But I don't expect you to believe that either. But what you should do is go and have a look at our Facebook reviews, and you'll see the vast majority of our buyers are more than delighted with their car because of the work we put into preparing the cars. So with that, we have buyers, they come from way up north, like up Cairns, way out west. They catch the train down, or they catch the plane to Brisbane, they catch the train to our location here, and then they drive their car off. If we don't prepare the cars properly and they fall apart on their way home, they don't get on Facebook and write good reviews. So that's why I'm proud of the level of all of the cars that I prepare. Although I muck around in these videos, what I don't compromise on is the quality and the standard that the cars are prepared to before they leave the yard. And that's reflected in our Facebook reviews. The link is included on this page, so go and have a look and see what the crowd says about working with us. So because of the work we put into the cars, all the prices are fixed. If you turn around and go, hey Dean, are you negotiable? I'd be like, yes, I'm negotiable, but why would you want to pay more? So I do that because I can't take out what we put into those cars, and frankly I don't want to. If the cars don't meet the standard, or they can't easily be brought up to that standard, I launch them off through an auction. And that's why you shouldn't buy cars from auctions, because that's where blokes like me dump our garbage. Okay, so this car has been through all the inspection and is come up properly and is prepared properly, so therefore I have nowhere to move on the price. The prices are already good anyway, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on and got this video. So the prices are all fixed. And the last thing I want to tell you, before I tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised, is that we need to make appointments to come out. Now, we are not your typical yard, like I said before. We're not equipped for people just to roll up and walk out. You're more than welcome to come and check the cars out and take them for a spin. I've got no trouble with that. But you just need to let us know when you're coming. We've got a couple of guard dogs that roam around here, and we put those away when people are coming, and that way no one gets bit. Everyone's happy. So if you let us know when you're coming, we'll put the dogs away, we'll open up the gates, and we can show you the car, and you can have a look over that and any others that might work for you, whatever you want. So please make an appointment before you come out. So what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised for? Good question, and I'm glad that you asked. So firstly, it comes with either 6 months Queensland rego, or the rego that you see, like the date. Have a look in the text above, it'll tell you the expiry date, or 6 months, whichever one it is. If you're an interstate buyer, give us a call, we'll tell you how that works for you. We are a large dealer with Queensland Transport. What that means is we have the number plates on site, we have all the paperwork, all the forms, all that stuff, so you don't even need to go into the government department and get sneezed on by all the grubs. We do all that for you. Aren't we good? So all you got to do is fill out some forms, we stick the number plates on, we do all the paperwork for you, drive away, nothing else to do. All that's included in the price you see. The next thing is when the cars go through mechanical, one of the things we do is a fresh service. So your vehicle has been freshly serviced, and you will not need to do any scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed not stolen, guaranteed never written off. I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come on down. And it's also got a current roadworthy certificate. So we have the independent inspector, he's got a licence from the Queensland government, and he's the one who says this car is in a roadworthy condition. So we've brought the car up to that standard as well, so it comes with the roadworthy. So yes, we do trade-ins, and if you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top of this page that says no deposit finance. You can put your details in there, and our finance guy will come back and he'll give you a quote on exactly how much it will cost you per week to drive away in this fine automobile. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching this video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, or whatever you want to do. We can take payment by cash, by credit card, by internet transfer, bank check, however you want to do it. Best off if we do internet transfer, that one works best for us. But however you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching the video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, and I look forward to meeting you soon. See ya.